Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel, and we're doing a paid review. This is for his name is Ilyas. Now guys, let's do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Patek 5127G. This is the Calatrava white gold automatic with date. Just love it. Okay guys, let's jump straight in. This is a classy review. Hi Archie, hope you're well. I've sent you $50 via PayPal. I really want you to do a video review, but I'd like your thoughts. Maybe we could do a call. I'd contacted you about the Vacheron Histories 1942. I followed your advice. This was the guy who wanted to sell it and buy something else. I said, don't man. He bought it at the boutique in New York. He paid about $20,000 US. That was stupid. But I said, man, you've done the act. You've spent the money. Just keep it and enjoy it. And I told him to actually build a little Vacheron collection. He comes back to me and says, I followed your advice, kept the watch. I'm very glad I did. I sincerely appreciate the call and the video. I was interested in adding a fourth piece to my collection, and I found a listing for a Vacheron 42042-423A, which is the Gen 1 overseas white dial. I've negotiated a bit with the seller. I think it's all right, but I prefer to go lower. Yeah, but sometimes, yeah, okay, fair enough. I really like some aspects of the watch, including the guilloche dial, the applied markers, and the 37mm case size. I like the bracelet by itself, but I think it looks awkward with the dial, though. I still think the finishing on the bracelet alone is cool. I saw an earlier video from you where you referred to Vacheron overseas as a pretender relative to the AP and Patek sports watches. I'd like to get your honest opinion on the watch and talk with you about my negotiations with the seller. Do you think it's a dog and I should avoid at all costs, or a good buy? Pictures of the watch below. Thanks for your help. Now, he didn't tell me the price. What price are you looking at? It's all about the price. And I said to him, I emailed him and said, hey, what's the price? Box and papers. He said, $6,500 box and papers. Okie dokie. So I got to be totally honest with you there. Totally honest. I think it's a good buy. I can't go wrong with that. How could you go wrong with that? A Vacheron Constantine overseas. I think that's reasonable buying. Yes, I do. I think it is very reasonable buying. You know, I tell you honestly, I had a friend of mine who had the generation with the chronograph overseas with the date at 12. I think he paid about 15,000 Aussie. That's like about 11 US for it. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Now, the reality is there's bargains like that, and sometimes there's not. What do I think of the watch? Totally honest with you, I think it is a top class contender. The Vacheron sports watch, Gerald Gentra, whatever the hell you pronounce it. He designed the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. He did the Nautilus, and then he did for Vacheron the 222, and it was a bit ugly. Then they revised it as the Phoebus. Then they called it the Vacheron Overseas. And I got to tell you, the Vacheron Overseas is actually quite a good looking watch. Integrated bracelet design. Yes, it is actually quite good. So to answer your question there, I may have been a little bit quick to say it's a bit of a pretender. Yeah, look, it hasn't had the success of the Royal Oak, which basically is all Audemars Piguet has done. I mean, let's be honest there. Audemars Piguet, they tried the code 1159. They butchered that project. Absolutely butchered that project. They're a one-trick pony. Basically, Royal Oak, and Royal Oak Offshore. That is it. AP, you have let me down. Then you've got, so that's AP. Then you got Paddock with the Nautilus is legendary. I mean, come on, that is super, super successful. The Vacheron, no, I think I was probably a little bit harsh there. I would say the Vacheron would be a beautiful example to add. Yes, it is very, very good there. The only, okay, so the Overseas, I think it is a beautiful watch. Great bang per buck, 6,500. That's not a lot of money. The only thing I'd say is just having a look at David SW. He's got a Patrimony, a Traditional manual wind, just under 10,000. He's also got an Overseas. He's selling for 20,000. So I think your one here, to be completely honest with you, is pretty good value. The Overseas David SW selling, of course, is a current model. It's a different series and bigger size. It's a different animal completely. So some of the Overseas are actually quite. That's a 41 actually. The one that's 20,000. So. The sizing, look, I think honestly, 6,500. How can you really go wrong? 6,500 for a Vacheron. Pull the trigger. It's much better than paying retail. Better than paying retail. You did the boutique experience with the 1942 Histories triple date. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. I reckon pull the trigger on this one. It's a nice watch. It's 37mm size is actually quite a good size. Not too big. That's the big problem with a lot of the Vacherons of late. I actually went to Monards at the Gold Coast, and I was having a look at some Vacheron dress watches. And they were all about 40 or 41, 40. You know, they're kind of a little bit too big. I think 37mm could be a great size, the sweet spot. The thing is, when the Chinese market clicks on, they're huge Vacheron lovers. That small, slightly smaller, could become very much in demand. So I wouldn't particularly write that off. 6,500 bucks, box papers. Pull the trigger. It's a no-brainer. There's nothing in Paddock Sports you will get for 6,500. There's nothing in AP you will get for 6,500. The only thing that is comparable to that is maybe a Breguet Type 20, and I'd prefer to get the Vacheron. Really, I think the Vacheron, 6,500 bucks. That is a bargain. That's a bargain. It's good buying. You're not paying retail. You're adding to your Vacherons there. I definitely would say to you, that's a nice piece to have. You're going to have the 1942. You're going to have the Overseas. You didn't tell me the other two. Man, I haven't got a memory. Like, I can't remember everything. You didn't quite tell me what else you had there, but I assume you got a Rolex of some sort, like most people do, or an Omega. I can't remember what the other two non-Vacheron pieces were. The next piece I would add in Vacheron, I'd add a Patrimony, some sort of classic precious metal dress watch. I think you must have that. You've gotta have that. I think it's kind of fun to collect Vacherons. I honestly do. I've gone into Paddock and Pussy. Paddock and Pussy is my big two collectibles. I love a bit of Pussy with a Paddock on my wrist. I do love Paddock and Pussy. But in the same token, you could collect Langes. Like, I've really gone into the Paddocks. I think you could do that with Lange. You could do that with Vacheron. You could do it AP. Oh, I don't know about AP. AP is just too. I don't know if I'd do that. I suppose you could. This is amazing. The problem is the dress watches are such dogs in AP range. That's the problem. Definitely pull the trigger. You're not paying retail. 6,500 bucks for a beautiful Overseas box papers. How could that really be that bad? That's good buying. Pull the trigger. Stop wasting time. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. I definitely Yeah, I'd pull the trigger on that one. No question at all. Pull the trigger. Stop mucking around. Buy it, buy it, buy it. It's good buy. It's a good deal. It adds into. I'm so happy you didn't sell the 1942, the Histories. That is a great watch. I absolutely love it. Blue Shirt Buddha, who I do the shows with, he loves that watch. And I mean, you had the experience. You went and bought it retail. Okay, you know, I never promote that. But I mean, if you've done it, it's kind of cool to pick up a watch new, have the champagne cork popped, have your ass licked by the AD. No, I wouldn't do it. I personally wouldn't do it. But hey, you've been there. You keep the watch. Keep the watch. Okay, guys, this is your pontiff. My advice to him is grab it with both hands. Buy it. $6,500 is a bargain. Okay, pull the trigger. There we go, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some negative comments. And remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I depend on these paid reviews to keep me full-time on the tubes. Full-time on YouTube is very, very tough. Paid reviews, $50 US. I'll do a review. I'll tell you what I think. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'll tell you what I think. And I'm not afraid to get outside the comfort zone. If it's garbage you're asking, or it's a garbage watch, I will tell you. I'm your pontiff. Listen to me. $50 US for review. Send it in now. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Stupidity. Okie dokie. So there we go, guys. That's the answer, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments, positive or negative. Now, guys, I can't survive on the Google Ads. I cannot survive on the Google Ads. I need paid reviews to keep me on the tubes. Guys, I'm running out of paid reviews. Now would be very handy to get a paid review done. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Sorry about the wait, what can I get for you?
No worries. Could I please have a 5-piece of hot and spicy chicken?
Yep.
A large chips and 1 zinger burger.
Is that all?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, just drive on through to the last window.
Thank you. Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury. I'm the method actor who plays Paul Pluta, Satan DeVille. I play a number of characters on the ArchieLuxury and the ArchieLuxury Corporate and the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I want to talk to you about weight loss. Weight loss. I don't know if you've noticed in the last couple of weeks there, but there's been a steady decline in my weight. And I got to tell you, the ArchieLuxury weight loss program, I've rebooted that thing there more than a bad server with Windows NT on it. Guys, I want to talk to you about weight loss, and I want to be completely honest and serious with you. I've got a new technology, and it's gonna help you lose the pounds. ArchieLuxury, this is the new secret information, Tapeworm 2000. That's correct, Tapeworm 2000. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows!